Everybody, this is Blockchain Bullz, and today we're going to talk about what I consider to be probably the best investment opportunity for 2021, or the most exciting coin coming into 2021, and that is what we're going to talk about in this video. If you're new to Blockchain Bullz, you can consider subscribing and checking out more of the videos on this channel. Let's go ahead and dive in here and take a look at the most exciting project. So the project is Polkadot. If you guys haven't already watched this video on Polkadot's website from Gavin Wood, the guy who wrote the code here. It's a funny picture to screenshot him on, but there you go. Polkadot Behind the Code episode 1. This one's going to give you a lot more information on the roadmap of where they were in 2016 and how they got here. But let's go ahead and take a look at Polkadot here on CoinMarketCap. So if we look when Polkadot hit the market back in August at $2.90, currently sitting at $6.14 with a $5.4 billion market cap. So this is basically Ethereum 2.0, but it's not an Ethereum project. It's just a spin-off of what Gavin Wood considers to be more superior to even Ethereum's 2.0. So Gavin Wood, who used to be on the Ethereum project, you can see right here, prior to developing Ethereum, Wood worked as a research scientist at Microsoft. He co-founded Ethereum, which he describes as one computer for the entire planet, with Vitalik and others in 2013 and 2014. So he wrote the coding language for Solidity. You can see just this profile here that's on Wikipedia here, but you can see he basically jumped right in here and got on Polkadot, started working on it around about 2018 or so, but he's worked on infrastructure for Ethereum, Bitcoin, Zcash, and now Polkadot. So let's go ahead and take a look at Polkadot more in detail. So if you go to their actual website here, so Polkadot is live. You can buy it on, let's see where you can get Polkadot. I know I got it on crypto.com, but you can also get it on, if you're an American, that's the hard part, right? Kraken, you can get it on Kraken usually, or crypto.com. I recommend crypto.com. I'll actually put a link in the description to the crypto.com exchange. Let's see, where did I see crypto? Oh, Bittrex also has it with USDT. I'll put a link to Bittrex and crypto.com. Those are the ones that I recommend. I did try Kraken, but I found USD deposits to be a bit difficult on Kraken. Anyway, let's go back to this here. So Polkadot is live. You can check out the roadmap here, but before we do, I want to talk about the main talking points that's making this really special. So it's this right here, the true interoperability comment right here is what's really important. Now, people hear interoperability all the time in cryptocurrency, but they don't quite know what it means. So I want to give you guys kind of like a really basic definition right here. The ability of computer systems or software to exchange and make use of information. The ability of military equipment or groups to operate in conjunction with each other. They're showing you the interoperability is the connectivity between different systems, essentially, especially in cryptocurrency, right? So why is this important? Well, in cryptocurrency, you have a lot of compartmentalization that takes place where you don't have these systems or these abilities to intercommunicate, and that's kind of been a problem. So that's what Gavin Wood really set out to kind of resolve. And you can see this has been a problem with Ethereum for a long time, although Ethereum was kind of like, has been basically the best option or the best thing that we've had for interoperability because of its tokenization and whatnot. Well, Polkadot took that and just expanded upon it and is giving us more cross-blockchain transfers of any type of data and asset, not just tokens. So you've seen these, who remembers the kitties, the Ethereum kitties, crypto kitties back in the day. But now you have a lot more of these virtual art, all these different things that you can get on the blockchain. Now, this is going to open that up even more, where you get more options, data, and assets with the oracles and all that stuff. So connecting to Polkadot gives you the ability to interoperate with a wide variety of blockchains in the Polkadot network. So we're going to start seeing a lot of stuff being built on Polkadot, I would assume, here moving forward. I mean, it looks like a really bullish project. I mean, it hit the scene pretty hot and it's already taken off. So economic and transactional scalability. Polkadot provides unprecedented economic scalability by enabling a common set of validators to secure multiple blockchains. So again, it's getting all these different blockchains to come together and work really efficiently together. And that's what the big key here is. So the transactional scalability by spreading transactions across multiple parallel blockchains, because that's the problem. You get on these like Ethereum networks or Bitcoin and it's like the fees are way up there, miner fees are high because you're constantly having to pay, because the transaction speed is just not there. So they needed to have something like a hybrid of transactional scalability that didn't really exist. And so they're coming in and they're just going to be much faster. That's what another advantage to Polkadot, which is really like Ethereum 2.0, but it's more than Ethereum 2.0 because it added in some features that Ethereum really needed that it didn't have access to. So easy blockchain innovation, create custom blockchain in minutes using the substrate framework. Kind of what Ethereum already offers, but again, a hybrid of that. Forkless and futureless, or future proof, right here. Polkadot can upgrade without hard forks to integrate new features or fix bugs. So it seemed like every time Bitcoin needed to improve something, they had to add on like Lightning, or they had to hard fork if they had a problem. That became like an issue for investors because they were like, oh, here we go again, we're forking, even with the Ethereum 2.0. How many times have we seen this with many different projects where they had to go from maybe a token to a coin? We saw it with EOS. We've seen these kind of things, and it just kind of got old after a while because you had to do these really technical things. And that's just not going to be good moving forward, so they needed to resolve that. So forkless and future-proof. Security for everyone. Polkadot's novel data availability and validity scheme allows chains to interact with each other in a meaningful way. Chains remain independent in their governance, but united in their security. So security is one area where we just really need some innovation and some clarity. Moving forward, I mean, it's just something for sustainability that's going to happen. So user-driven network governance. Polkadot has a sophisticated governance system where all stakeholders have a voice. Okay, yeah, we'll see if they actually live up to that, because we've heard that before. Upgrades to the network are coordinated on-chain and enacted autonomously, ensuring the Polkadot's development reflects the values of the community and avoids stagnation. Again, it's good talk. It's cute talk. We like to hear that kind of stuff, but we'll see if that's truly the case. And then, of course, the idea, are they truly decentralized? Because we've seen decentralized finance, DeFi, has become really popular, and there's a real need to get rid of this trust that you have to put into central banks or into these systems of people who, power corrupts, right? So when you have something that's decentralized, the idea is to get rid of corruption. So that's where governance comes in, and then you have staking, you have bonding. You guys already know what staking is. I don't really need to explain too much of that, hopefully. Bonding, new parachains are added by bonding tokens. Outdated or non-useful parachains are removed by removing bonded tokens. This is a form of proof of stake, okay? So it is an open source protocol built for everyone. Polkadot is an open source project funded by the Web3 Foundation. Web3 Foundation has commissioned 5 teams and over 100 developers to build Polkadot, including these projects here. You have Parity Technologies, ChainSafe, Soromitsu, and Polkadot.js. So you guys can take a look at this Polkadot JavaScript, I believe that is. And then you have all this different stuff that you can go over on their website. But Gavin Wood, at the end of the day, is the one who's been developing this. He used to work with Microsoft. He's worked with Ethereum, Zcash. I mean, that's a great resume. I mean, really, that's a great resume. So if you're just looking at price action now, of course, this isn't professional financial advice. I have to say that because some people think that it is professional financial advice if you heard it on YouTube, which it isn't. Anyway, it's just got interesting upside. And if we just gave it one example of where this thing could go, let's just say it did catch up to Ethereum in 1, 2, 3 years, where it's at right now. So where is Ethereum's market cap? $84 billion. So if you look at Polkadot sitting at $5 billion, to get to where Ethereum is, I mean, it would be basically what, a 16 to 17 times gain just in price. So what would be 16 or 17? Let's just say 17 times 615. That would give you a guesstimated price, right? So we'll see where it goes. That's over. I believe that's over $100 coin. Wouldn't that be? No. Yeah. I think it's around about $100. My math is not on point right now as I'm talking, but if you do the math, 615 times 17, you would get the price. I don't have it off the top. Drop it in the comments. Let us know. But even then, people are saying, well, Ethereum is going to go to $10,000. I mean, I've seen countless videos of other people suggesting that even Ethereum could go to $50,000. But could you imagine if Polkadot actually took over that spot that Ethereum has and became that coin that went there, and you scooping it up at 615 sure does sound like an interesting opportunity. So heading into 2021, Polkadot, wow, man, what a heck of a scoop up that would be, wouldn't it? So I remember when you could get Ethereum for like $7 a coin, and back in, what was that, 2016, 2017, Ethereum was coming in at $7 a coin, and look at it now. So, what we're really looking for is the next Ethereum. We're looking for the next XRP. We're looking for the next Bitcoin. Now, this is a really high market cap, to be completely straightforward with you, but there's still a lot of room to grow, especially if it ends up taking over the derivatives market that Ethereum is tackling. So let us know in the comments what you guys actually think about Polkadot in comparison to Ethereum. Do you think it will be a viable competitor? Do you think it's going nowhere? Is it a dead duck? Is it stuck in water? Do you think Cardano should maybe have been the recommended pick for this? Or do you really think that Polkadot's got what it takes to replace Ethereum or even become a better working product than Ethereum long term? And how bullish are you on a project like Polkadot? One of the biggest things that I heard from people was they were just like, I really like the tech, I think it's cool, but what's up with the name? Well, then I was reminded myself, I was like, well, what did people think of the name Google? Like when you first heard Google, I mean, that's almost as silly as Polkadot, isn't it? Or Yahoo? I mean, some of these names are really unique. So yeah, Polkadot is a silly name, but then you think about some of the biggest players in the game with the silly names, Yahoo, Google, even, I guess Amazon's kind of like an exotic name, isn't it? So Polkadot, really, the name, I don't even really care about the name. But at first, I think everyone's kind of thrown off. They're like, I'm not going to invest in some project like Polkadot. Why would I invest in something called that? Well, now you know. So even if you look at the 7-day, it's up 22%. I've been accumulating Polkadot pretty aggressively around about $5. If you can get Polkadot below $5, which I've scooped it up a couple times under $5, because it's all about accumulation. Sometimes you have to dollar cost average into a position, but if you can get into Polkadot below $5, that can be really exciting, I would say. I mean, if you believe in it long term and you think it's going to take over Ethereum's position, even at this price, if you think it's going to get to this market cap at this price here, 615, you're still going to be pretty happy, possibly. I mean, how much do you throw into it? How much money do you have to put into something like this? I mean, that's up to you. You never want to invest more than you can afford to lose, and you don't want too much exposure. But is this one of those projects where people are going to be selling their house and going into the project like what they did with Bitcoin? Those guys who sold their house and were living in an RV so they could go into Bitcoin. Is that one of these projects? I don't know. That I'm not ever going to dare say someone does something crazy like that. And I personally am not getting super aggressive to the point where I'm like going all in on Polkadot or selling the farm to go into Polkadot. I'm just saying, wow, this is an interesting project, isn't it? So thanks to everyone for watching Blockchain Bullz, and we'll see you guys on the next one.